Someone who's not a coward has been very brave. Is that Monique? Monique appeared on Turned Out with TS Madison this week and said Tyler Perry reached out to her through a mutual friend and agreed to a sit down, but only if she apologized. Now, if you've been living under a rock, Monique claims Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey blackballed her in the industry. What are your thoughts on this new development, Al? What do you think about this?
Hey, first of all, let me shout out TS Madison for that huge interview.
Come on, Maddie.
Come on,
we see you, sis.
That was a good interview. And the way she was entrenched in that interview and the way that she had Monique open up and be honest, I really was here for it. So congratulations, TS Madison, for doing a great job over there. It turned out. As it relates to Monique, I'm going to tell you one thing. All right, you can say what you want to about Monique. You can say what you want to about the rumors of her husband being difficult and him swaying or turning her career sour. Whatever you want to say, something you can't say is that Monique has not been consistent about her story. Her story has never changed. She has been telling this whole story ever since it's happened, which is now what? Going on a decade, right? Yeah. So, I always salute Monique in standing in her truth in that position. So as it relates to, do I think that Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey probably did some form of blackballing? Absolutely. Absolutely. If they probably just in their influence and in sharing their experience with her and her management team, people were like, okay, maybe I'm not so interested.
Q, what do you think?
Claudia, Al, as soulmates, I'm really torn on this issue, right? Because on one token, if you don't support Monique, you get jumped by the everybody hates Black women crowd, right? And then the other part of me is like, I get that this happened, and I get that she needs to get it off her chest, but what is the end game? Because in my opinion, it feels like she's stuck. You know what I'm saying? And granted, I know she wants an apology, but the apology may never come. So now what? You know what I'm saying? I just want Monique to figure out a way to find her footing and move on from this.
About a year ago, I had Monique on Out Loud here on FOXSOUL, and she said that she wanted to sit down and tell her truth, and she had this audio. We couldn't play it. And it was a really good interview. She said a lot of the things that she said on TS Madison's show. I get a call after this, and it was from Tyler Perry. And then he told me his side of the story. And they both have some things to say about this. And I just wish that they would sit down with each other. I really do. I really do. He says he didn't blacklist her, blackball her. He said he had a project for her afterwards. And then you also have to listen to Monique's story because she has her truth. She has her story and we don't know. And Monique's story has never changed. It has always been the same. And honestly, Monique should have the career of a Viola Davis.
Right. Like that's what I was going to say, Claudia. How did you go from winning an Oscar in 2008, right? It was 2008, 2009, somewhere in there, to not working again?
Well, see, that's my point. And that's why I'm like, for me, you got to clearly define what you want. Do you want vengeance or do you want to work? Because you can't have both. This situation has taught us that she can't have both. So if you want to work, then mama, you got to forego this battle. You got to let this go.
It's no secret in this business. You got to work with people that you're not on the best of terms with. And, it may be a moral, it make you feel better to get your apology, but I don't know if that's going to help. I think my advice to Monique, you're an amazing actress. Next gig you get, do it. Be the most easy to work with person they've ever seen in their life and go murder that role because you should be back on television.